Good morning, it's Sunday. Summer is ending for our family. On Sundays we have pancakes. It took Nuari, I think, all summer to get to like pancakes. I kept trying to make them from scratch. No, we use a box now. A gluten-free box, it's up there, but no pancakes from scratch. But this week, I am gonna go to my classroom tomorrow to start setting up my furniture. On Tuesday, we're going to San Diego to get my hair done and see a friend. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have web training for my students. Web is where everyone belongs. Basically, I'm helping lead an orientation to help my 8th graders bring my 7th graders into middle school. And then I have a feeling Saturday is probably just gonna be prepping for school. So she's already being really clingy right now. It's like she senses that I'm going back. Yeah? I popped in the dollar spot because all the teachers like, buy the stuff, buy the stuff. There was nothing in there I needed. I mean, there's stuff that was cute or would be nice, but needed, nothing. Things that would benefit my students in learning, nothing. So I didn't buy anything. I bought diapers. Look at this one. Can she stay this tiny forever? It's Monday. I am at work to do a little bit of work of setting up my classroom. It's not just setting up for me. I also have to move out of my old classroom on my own and move into my new classroom. And I'm doing training this week, so I don't have a lot of time to get everything moved. So hopefully I'll get a bunch of work done today. I'm going to do a separate video for the classroom setup. So by the time this vlog posts, I'll be able to put the link to it up and down for you. First thing I have to do is get all my stuff out of my old room because my classroom change was late and so the district couldn't do it. So gotta get all those books. Nishanta's coming later to help me, and I have some stuff in these cabinets, but I don't have that much stuff. When I moved out of my old school, I purged a ton of things. So I'm pretty minimal and I'm not a big decorator. I think the books are most of the work and some like supplies for Dia de los Muertos. I don't have that much stuff. This is my new room, and this room was picked because it overlooks the lunch area. And since I'm doing web, I'm gonna have my 8th graders meeting with their 7th graders out there. And that way I can keep an eye on them through the windows, and we might use this little outdoor space right here. There's just not a ton of shade out here. This room is in a brand new building on our campus. Well, not brand new, I think it's been here it's like 3 years or something. So here's my new room. It has those brick walls, which are pretty, but it's gonna be hard to attach stuff. Front of the room is about the same as my old room, but there's way more cabinets and storage space and those built-in bookshelves. I like, it has that cart over there, but we have, our kids take their Chromebooks home. Only one bookshelf in here. I might steal one of mine. I think I borrowed that one from somebody else. But it has this huge dry erase board wall up here, which I want to be creative and figure out how to use it. As of right now, I don't know if I'm keeping that teacher desk or not. That's gonna be one thing I'm going to decide this week. The windows give it a lot of natural light, and I think we're up high enough to where it won't be distracting. So, okay, this is what I've got to get to work and do. Shanta was gonna come to help me move everything, but I ran into friends who don't have kids, by the way. They're like chomping at the bit to get back to school, and I'm like sad because Nuari was seriously crying mama as I was leaving. So this is my friend Trevor back there. He teaches academic English like I do. We're the whole, like, we're a team. We teach the same thing, just the two of us. And this is Chris, who is my web co-advisor. So we're working together this year, and they're both in my building. Also, Chris's girlfriend, Karina, is helping too. Nishanta showed up and he was like, oh, you guys got it. And he left. Chris's room is right there. Like, we can see into each other's rooms. And then Trevor's is, there's a little, let me show you. There's a little pod out here that we share. And then, I'm gonna lock myself out, you guys. And then, look. So there's a pod that we all share. Look, this is great. So we can do small groups out here, like if they're working with a para-educator, and then Trevor's room is right here. So we have a little zone. I moved over here because I wanted to be closer to them. Okay, bye-bye room 205, my first room at Pinacate. You mean room 0? Just kidding. Bye-bye classroom. It's 3:30, I got here at 10, and I got all my stuff taken out of my other room, but I got nothing set up in here at all. I ended up doing meetings for Web, the club that I'm the advisor for. I had to go do meetings about some logistics to get that going. And I found out, okay, first of all, my classes are normally like 20 kids because I teach support classes. I got this room though because I knew my web classes would be bigger. See this roster? 50 kids. Well, they might cut 3, but 50 kids. I've never had that many kids in my class. Last year at the beginning of the year, I think I had like 50 kids total all day. So, flexible seating back there, it's gonna happen. I have to hurry up and get home because I have a webinar tonight for Ed Tech Team. It's on building empathy in the classroom, and I'm on the panel of speakers. It's my first time doing a webinar panel thing like that, and I'm excited. I know a couple of the people on the panel, and I'm excited to see them, and I hope we get some really good questions.
We're going to have Jennifer answer first.
So before I'm even thinking of participating in rigorous instruction,
Don't forget, you can stay connected to us via Twitter at @EdTechTeam.
It's Tuesday, and Nuari and I are heading back down to San Diego again. We're early for my hair appointment, so we stopped in El Cajon to hit up some thrift shops to look for books for my classroom. Where's the dada? Good job. Yeah. We struck out at this one. There weren't very many good ones, and the ones that were kind of good were too expensive. By too expensive, I mean a 95 cents or $2. So I went to lunch with my friend Erin. We had some delicious vegetarian food, and then I just met my friend Cynthia Nixon. She's a Google Innovator ed tech friend of mine, and she got me books because her school's library was closing, and so she donated this whole box of books for me. She's had it for like a month. It's taken me for maybe 2 months. It's taken me this long to meet up with her, but I'm super grateful. So I just got even more. Like, my little library, I think, is going to be happening. I was worried about it, but I'm doing a good job. And the books I bought earlier, all of these ones, I only paid $5. Now, they're not as diverse, but I guess it's also good to have diverse books in my library. Like, I mean, if the characters aren't as diverse as I want, that's okay, because the genres and the type of books are diverse, and who knows what the kids will actually grab onto. So now we are heading north. The traffic's long right now, but she's asleep, so we're going to brave it. Oh, we didn't make that drive. Oh no. Someone had a big meltdown. Daddy called. She loves Daddy. And then she got real sad. Then we were in traffic, and then more traffic. And so we stopped. Yeah. So now we're relaxing on the side of the road. Oh, she's driving the car for you. That's her new thing. Daddy taught you that? Last week Daddy taught you, huh? This happens way too much on our road trips. First time she did it was like the worst feeling in the world for me, and it hasn't gotten any better. Like, when she's screaming and I can't get out of the road, it just feels horrible. Like, I just feel so sad and so mean, and she's just screaming and screaming and screaming. My other teacher mom friend said it is the worst feeling, and it is. So now I've tried to coax her back in her seat. Wish me luck. We got home a few hours ago. Nuari and I spent almost 3 hours in the car. It was kind of insane. A couple pullovers, but we handled it. But look, I just came out to my front step. Look what my neighbor got me. Oh, she got me a Teacher Life mug because I'm going back to school, and our fun summers with our families are like closing because tomorrow I have to go back to work. So it was my happy going back to work thing. Isn't that like the sweetest thing ever? But I still have to keep the mom life going, not just the teacher life going, and hang out with her too, even though she doesn't have to go back to work. By the way, I wasn't gonna say this, but I totally cried last night about having to go back to work as I was putting Nuari to sleep. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I'm up early. I have to run to the store because I forgot to get name tags and snacks. So doing that, and then I'm heading to Pinacate. Baby only cried a little, and I only cried a little as I left this morning. Oh! We're on a break right now from web training day 1. My loud 8th graders are in the back. They're on there. They get to use tech and like socialize and hang out and have a snack break, so they're doing that. Our morning went well. The focus was on team building, and at first, not just team building, it was on like stepping it up and the role of web. And at first, I was a little hesitant, but then a few games in, this is always how it works, they start stepping it up and laughing and having fun, and I was really proud of them. Web's done. It was good. The kids did a really good job in their small groups, and it's already almost 3:30. I'm in my new classroom, my empty classroom. I had to send an email for web stuff to make sure we get the phone dialer out to all of the kids. Ashanta sent a text saying that Nuari keeps going to the door and crying, "Mama." So I did the bare minimum of what I needed to do at work, and I'll do the rest at home tonight after I see her. I still have a ton to do in this room, but it can wait. But the room, however, feels really good. Ah! It's Thursday morning. I'm up early trying to get the web plan done for today and iron out some kinks. But Nuari decided to be a little tiny early bird and help me plan. I think she missed me yesterday. We didn't get a lot of awake time together, so I don't mind. I'm currently sitting in a little corridor working on logistics for web. I have to get my kids into groups, but then tomorrow we don't know how many kids are showing up. It could be 670, it could be 200, it could be 100. And we have to plan for that. And we didn't make any RSVPs. Lesson learned. Oops, rookie mistakes. Day 2 of web training just finished. We paired up. We have 35 teams of kids. We have 35 teams of kids that I had to partner up and truddy up, and each of those kids will be taking a group of kids tomorrow and working with them all alone in a classroom and doing the orientation with just them. And everybody paired up so well. It was kind of hard to pair them up though. These rock stars are helping us finish cleaning. You guys, I just spent an hour and a half in my classroom and got like the basic layout handled. Don't judge, those aren't rows. That's something else. Like, it's not rows. I promise it's gonna be this really cool space. I made a video about it, so by the time this vlog goes up, that one will be up. But in a nutshell, are you ready? I have campfires, watering holes, and caves in this room. Now I'm ready to go home and see Nuari. Our neighbors are heading over for dinner, and we are making homemade bruschetta with our own basil. Look at all this I already picked out of just 2 little plants. And I didn't plant these. Like, I had a big basil plant from last year. Remember in like an old video I pulled it up, and they just keep reproducing. Like, this guy's going. There's one on the other side of the tomato plant, and there's even, look down there. They're just like growing wild in my garden, and it's really good. So we're gonna pick some more. Your friends are coming over. Serious face today. That's team 30 minutes of napping all day. Because you missed me, huh? Good morning. It's a little before 7 o'clock. I am at Pinacate for our web orientation day. My kids are ready to go. We have the 7th graders showing up. I had a little bit of a slower start to my day than I was hoping because, oh, that's locked, because Nuari did not feel well, so she wouldn't let me go this morning. It was a little bit of a rough time getting out the door, but I did. And my kids are starting to show up. There's little green shirts everywhere. The 7th graders don't get here for an hour, so we have plenty of time to get ready. Hopefully, I will have time to take a few pics. Look at this key. Hopefully, I can't get that. Hopefully, I'll have a little bit of time throughout the day to take some pictures or check in. If not, it'll just be like pictures. Had about 250, 300 7th graders show up for orientation, and the kids are now in rooms with them leading activities. So there's 35 classrooms being used and classes being taught. Look, like the sessions are being run by the 8th graders. It's like the whole school's being taught by the students right now. It's so cool. Like when I heard this, like, what? Kids are gonna run the school? They're totally owning it.
And then if you drop it, it's okay to back up. Okay? Okay, now jump. We're gonna jump. Ready? Everyone? Now we're gonna jump. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
The day concluded with us like giving the kids a little pep talk and sending them off. I was so impressed with my web leaders today. They really stepped up and just brought this like charismatic, bubbly, confident, caring part of them out, and I feel really excited for the 7th graders. We had a lot of boys there too, which I think is really, really good. So I'm feeling optimistic about the year. Web, something I've like teetered with, like I'm not that confident with it, but I'm feeling more confident now, and I'm looking forward to having those kids in my class because I met some really great Pinacate kids this week. Good morning, it's Saturday morning. Nuari and I have a day full of errand running to do. As we were driving out here, all I wanted to do was like keep going, go up to the mountains and sit at that lake, but we have to get ready for back to school. So we are at the swap meet near our house. It's probably the smallest swap meet ever. I love the swap meets in San Diego. This one's tiny, but look at this. Plants, and that's what we need. We paid $43 and got, I don't remember, plants for my classroom, and of course I had to get something for the garden because they were on sale and a few things have died. So that was a successful trip. My budget was $50 and I was under budget for that, and I got the stuff for the garden, but I think I have enough pots at home for everything, and I also saw some pots on sale at like a grocery store for really cheap, so I'm not gonna spend a ton, but I think I have enough plants for all the little surfaces in my room. So I'm out running errands, and I keep going back and forth about getting baskets for my classroom library. Like, is it too elementary, or is it gonna get the kids to read some more? They don't pick up the books off the shelf at all. My high school kids didn't either. My high school kids picked up books when I threw them on a pile, in the middle of a circle. That's when they picked them up and read. Maybe that's the key. I just thought of that right now. Anyways, I don't know, baskets, no baskets, no baskets. I haven't gotten into me to like drive to the store and buy them. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, but I'm gonna wrap up last week's vlog. Last night we didn't get a chance to record. We are watering our strawberries. We moved them into a shadier spot. I think that's gonna be better. I wanna show you the plants that we got yesterday. She's got teeth coming in. See the little runny nose? Poor baby girl. Got teeth? Yeah. Teething's hard. I got 2 of these for the tops of my shelves in my classroom. I'm pretty good at keeping them alive. This plant I've never seen before. I hope I don't kill it. It's gonna go in there. I got this little baby money tree because it's tall and it'll fit, I think, on that little teacher station I made. Just this little adorable one. And this one with the purple on the bottom. I have one of those I've kept alive, so hopefully I can keep that one alive too in my classroom. It will look nice. Looks like a jungle in here right now with Buddha peeking out. You like them, Kat? He wants to eat them all. I bought this little jalapeno plant. I have a lot of peppers plants, but I don't think I have a jalapenos plant. I don't eat peppers, but the rest of my family likes them. I bought this celery plant. I just thought it was cool. It was on sale. And this one, you already smell? Smell. Oh, it's a mint plant and it smells great. Thank you for watching our vlog all the way to the end. Please like, subscribe. If you're new, check out the channel for more teacher videos. Or if you've been around, check it out for any that you might have missed. Newari, come here. Come say bye. Say bye. 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 Aw, buggers. Bye-bye. Bye.